I was able to answer the questions because of the study group. I had the 5.0 in my second semester. AI can also help you generate questions. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm Akonde Mutilayo, also known as Dr. Mo, a medical student of Obafemi Awolowo University. My channel is about helping students navigate their educational and personal growth journey and lots more. In today's video, I'll be sharing tips on how I consistently made 80 plus A's in my first semester. I made a first class in my first semester, and all the A's I had were 80 plus A's. I'll be sharing the tips and the things I did to achieve that. Though I had been to practicals, I get lots of questions on how were you able to constantly make A's, have high grades, what are the things that you did. So that's why I'm making this video, to answer these questions. So the first thing I'll be talking about is mindset. Having the right mindset is very important, which was one thing that helped me. I had the mindset of finishing every semester with a first class, and this actually kept me on track. So yeah, you need to understand that good grades matter. Don't be part of people that say first class doesn't matter, good grades doesn't matter, I just want to pass and all. So that's the first thing that you need to work on, your mindset. The second tip is start early. Another thing that I did that really helped me was to start early. I started early enough when the semester began, and this is something you should do. You should not wait till when exams are closed before you start studying. Another thing is understand your reading pattern, and not just understand it early enough. And this is still under starting early, because when you start early, you understand the things that work for you. So you might be someone who prefers to read during the day or during the night. You might be someone who prefers to read alone or group reading. Know the method of study that works best for you. Then once you find out the reading pattern that works for you, have a consistent reading pattern. Consistency is key. And another thing you hear is, oh, enjoy your part one, you'll enjoy your other level the time that you have. Once you get to part two, you don't have time to you don't have as much time as you have in 100 level. And personally, having these grades doesn't mean I did not enjoy my part one. Yeah, I did, but still I had it at the back of my mind that this was what I wanted. For those that will be using their CGPA right from 100 level, this is the best chance that you have to build your CGPA. This is the best chance that you have. There are people that have said it by themselves that, oh, they wish they started early enough or being really close to first class at the end of the day, and then they'll be like, oh, I wish I started early in 100 level, or I wish I built my CGPA in 100 level. So having this at the back of your mind too would help you. Your CGPA in 100 level matters a lot. It sets a kind of foundation that you keep building on. So it's important that you work hard and start early enough. Another important tip is learn from your seniors. See, don't be someone that wants to do it all alone. Make sure you ask questions from your seniors. Learning from your seniors can also help you to know the uniqueness of the course, which is also something I'm going to talk about. Knowing the uniqueness of the course is also important. That is, there are courses that you need to spend more time studying, and there are also courses that you don't really need to spend much time studying. Having 80 plus A's does not mean I give the same energy to all these courses. There are courses that I know that, okay, spending lesser time would also make me pass these courses. So knowing the uniqueness of the course also matters a lot. Another thing I'll be talking about is classes. Even though I didn't go for all the classes, but there was one thing I did, was to ensure that I was constantly updated. If I missed any class per adventure, I would ensure to get the notes of that particular class and write it, compare about 2 to 3 notes, have my own notes, and then study that particular note. So attending classes too is important. Another thing I'll be talking about is know or study the right materials. Make sure you check and ensure that what you are studying is in line with what the lecturer is using. And yes, I was always on the lookout for materials because there are some materials and questions that they would drop on the group 2 days to your exam, a day to your exam. So it's not the time for you to just discard your class page or anything. Make sure you are updated. Make sure you check for materials or questions that they might drop on the group. Those last minute questions are always important. Yeah, I made use of those too. Then again, practice past questions. Anyone that knows me closely will know that I don't joke with past questions, and there is no time I'm going to talk and I'll not talk about past questions. Past questions are important. They help you know the pattern in which questions are being set. I don't think there's any exam you should write without solving past questions. Please, past questions are important. Solve your past questions before any exam. And what I did then was to ensure that after every topic, I would ensure to solve questions on that particular topic to aid my understanding. Yes, I used to solve questions topic by topic. Then again, tutorials might help. We're in the university where your lecturer expects you to know certain things that you might not know. So that's where tutorials come in. If it works for you, attend tutorial. Another thing is you might have to do extra work. That is, there are some things that other people might do that you might not be able to do because of what you want. There are times that you might have to cut the time you're using to watch movies to study because of what you want. So you might have to do the extra to get what you want. And please work smart. You might be studying for long hours, but still it is not yielding results. That's because you are not doing the right things. So you need to work smart. Then again, there are times for some courses where study groups might help you. Then my roommates and I had a particular course we were doing in common, and then we would sit down and form a study group. I would teach, they would learn, they would teach, I would learn, and so that's how we were doing it then. So the study group really helped, and luckily for us, we all wrote the exams, and when we got out of the examination, or we all testified on how the study group helped us to answer most of the questions. Personally, for me, most of the questions I was able to answer the questions because of the study group that I did with my roommates. Another thing is active recall. Active recall. It got to a time where I got really familiar with my slides. I had apps that would help me generate questions. AI can also help you generate questions from your materials. So I kept solving these questions. Another thing is being familiar with the exam you are writing. It's not that you want to go for a particular exam and you don't even know that it is theory based, then you're expecting objective based. Be familiar with the exam that you are writing. And yeah, I was able to manage my time properly to set priorities for the things I wanted to do. Then something I cannot overemphasize is God. Hold God tight enough. Make sure you hold him tight. I didn't achieve this by myself. No, I only tried what I could do. I put in the hard work, and then God helped me to have this result. So please hold God tightly, whatever you are doing. Make sure He's involved and you ask Him for direction in whatever you do. So all these things helped me when I was in my first semester at 100 level, and I was able to get 80 plus A's in my 100 level first semester. So for the courses I had a B, there were practical courses, and practical courses can be funny at times, but then I got to my second semester where I had all A's. I had the 5.0 in my second semester. So yeah, there you have it. Some of the tips that you should please try and make sure to do if you are aiming for a first class in the university. Please, good grades matter. And yes, aside good grades, in the university, yes, it's not all about just books. Build connections, have friends, learn skills, have something that you are doing aside your aside books. Everything is not actually about books, but then good grades matter a lot too. Don't let anyone tell you just have your degree. No. So yeah, there you have it. I hope you have learned one or two from this video. If you have any questions, or if there is anything I did not say, or you are not really clear, or I did not clarify anything, please ask me, drop it in the comment section, and subscribe. Please hit the subscribe button now if you have not subscribed. And yeah, I I didn't post for about 2 weeks now. November was kind of a lot for me. Like, so many activities happened in the month of November that didn't make me post. But that's just by the way. Please like, share, subscribe for more. Thank you very much. See you guys in my next video. I remain your favorite, Dr. Mo.